Today we're doing Genshin Impact characters and how they would spend Christmas. The tiers that we have here are simple. Dresses up as Santa, big, lovable. They like giving, they like helping everyone else. But who likes giving more? People that buy gifts for everyone. That's the second tier. Gets drunk and talks politics like your, drunk uncle at Christmas or Thanksgiving. Pulls a Grinch, steals the gifts. That's me. Celebrates by themselves, and then finally doesn't celebrate. Let's get right into it. Traveler. I feel like he's like helping everyone. He wants to be there for everybody. Because like if you think about just like the story through Genshin Impact, you're kind of doing stuff for everybody, right? So he's either dresses up as Santa and like hands out the gifts, or he's buying gifts for everyone. But which one is it? I feel like Aether is probably dressing up as Santa and isn't saying anything. Just kind of like, huh, huh, huh. He's not really buying gifts, but he's being quiet and helping out. Aether doesn't have voice lines, so he probably celebrates only with Paimon. That sounds like an awful Christmas. Albedo. What do we think about Albedo? I feel like Albedo celebrates by themselves. Doesn't really understand Christmas, but still wants to like get some like Christmas treats, Definitely just making himself a cake. He wants to celebrate, but he doesn't really get why people celebrate. Definitely celebrates by himself. Amber is just buying gifts for everybody. They're probably small gifts because she's like a child pretty much, right? She's like 17, 18. She's getting them like little things, like everyone's getting gloves. Next up, my favorite queen, Ayaka. Ayaka, there's like two routes for Ayaka. I feel like Ayaka is either like buys everyone gifts, so she's loaded, right? Ayaka comes from like a rich family, so I feel like she might buy gifts for everyone because she looks at Amber and is like, Amber's buying gifts, I can buy better gifts. I feel like that's part of it, but I also feel like she doesn't have many friends. I feel like she's kind of like pretentious and people don't want to be her friend. I would be her friend, but I feel like most people don't want to. So I feel like she doesn't celebrate because of that. I feel like she doesn't celebrate by herself because she's like envious about Christmas, She's mad. I feel like she's like, it's fine. Christmas, I don't need Christmas. Christmas is cringe. She would be like the main character of like a fucking Hallmark movie where like somebody tries to like convert her into a Christmas enjoyer. She would be the main character of that, like almost surely. Are her and you and Mia friends in the lore? Yeah, but they're probably not like Christmas type friends, Like they're probably like homies, but I feel like they aren't like, hey, come over for Christmas type beat. And like, she's from like rich family, so I feel like her parents are probably like busy and they don't pay attention to them for Christmas. Their servants probably give them Christmas presents and nobody wants that. That's like super cringe. Barb is like, for sure, she's like 14, so like, she can't be getting drunk. I feel like Barb's buying gifts for people. She just seems too wholesome. Beto's a pirate. Pirates don't celebrate. Oh no, she steals it though. Pirates steal, dude. I feel like she just steals for the fun of it. That tier is like made for Beto. She'd be stealing just for fun. Bennett. What's Bennett doing? I feel like he's like a big fan of Christmas. Can he afford to buy everyone gifts though? Probably not. We could try. I feel like he's wholesome. I feel like he's gonna hook people up. Chung Yun. I feel like he'd be celebrating by himself. He kind of gives me loner vibes, That's the vibe I get. D-Luke, dude, he's dressing up as Santa. He's not happy about it, but he's doing it. He's complaining the whole time, but secretly he loves it. The whole time he's like, why am I doing this dumb thing? But he's definitely enjoying it, I feel like. Like secretly deep down, he's a big fan. Diona, she's buying gifts for people, dude. She's giving alcohol to everybody. Fischl seems like a loner. She celebrates with Oz. It's not really by herself, but she's probably celebrating with Oz. I feel like she's not getting drunk, but she's like 3,000, so she's probably like doesn't care about Christmas, right? I feel like the older you are, the less likely you are to celebrate. Because you've been around for like so many Christmases, dude. You're probably like, hey, I don't give a shit. Fuck Christmas. I've seen so many Christmases in my day. I feel like there's no way she celebrates. What are we thinking about Hu Tao? I kind of get the vibes of like, she's like, Christmas holidays are so dumb. Why would you celebrate Christmas? But then on Halloween, she's like throwing parties and stuff. I could see it. Okay, Jean definitely celebrates. Is she buying gifts or getting drunk? I feel like she's like too pristine to get drunk and talk politics, but I feel like she would still talk politics, right? She might not get drunk, but I feel like she wants to talk politics. So maybe, during the argument, she's realized that she's too sober and starts getting drunk. Okay, Kaya. I wonder if Kaya is dressing up as Santa just to be better than D-Luke. Just to be a better Santa Claus. They're like the brother Santa Claus, like the homies. They're both like, I'm gonna be the best Santa Claus. No, screw you. You're Santa Claus. I'm Santa Claus, but better. But I feel like he's also gonna like hook everyone up with gifts. Kind of like a homie, It's kind of like, it's like looking out for everybody, he's taking care of them. You didn't get a gift? No, I got you 2 gifts. Everyone gets gifts. But Santa Claus could do that. If you enjoy this tier list and want to see other content like it, I make Genshin Impact content several times a week. I'll see you guys back here, so make sure to scroll down, press the subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Kaching. I feel like Kaching's hooking people up with gifts. Klee doesn't celebrate because she's not allowed, because she gives up bombs to people. Simple. All right, you already know our girl's giving presents to everybody. Some presents that we might not want, might end up in jail for. All right, Lumine is giving gifts to everyone for sure. She's not dressing up. She's like at the top of this. She like has to, right? Her brother's dressed up as Santa, and like, you know, she can't also dress up as Santa, but like, she's giving gifts to everybody, dude. She wants to help, and that's like the best way to help if you're not dressing up as Santa. She probably saves Christmas. What do you think about Mona? Definitely could be a political angle. I'm gonna say they don't buy gifts for anyone, but they show up to talk politics. Like, just because they're there for that. All right. She better buy gifts for everyone. I'm just gonna put her here based on the premise that she better be buying gifts for everybody. If she doesn't, it's fucked up. She loaded. Yeah, Noelle's a gift giver. She's like, she wants to protect everyone. That's like her whole thing, right? What do you think about Chi-Chi? I feel like if you're dead, you don't celebrate Christmas, right? But Chi-Chi's kind of like Jesus in a way. Because she died, but now she's alive again. So Chi-Chi is literally Jesus. I feel like they don't celebrate, even though they are literally Jesus. Razor doesn't even know what Christmas is. Literally doesn't even know what Christmas is. He might steal the gifts because he might like get jealous, I feel. He might be confused and see all the presents and just think he's allowed to take them. He might think they're for him, right? And he might just accidentally pull a Grinch. I feel like Sucrose is like a little shy, doesn't really want to celebrate with people. If she did, she would buy gifts, but I feel like she's gonna send a shop by herself. Child's buying gifts for everyone and then calling them girly. 100%. Hey, girly. Or Venti hooking people up with the gifts. 100% hooking people up with the gifts. Jeanlin gives gifts to everyone. Like, she'll make like food for people. She'll make like some like weird concoction. Zhao's by himself for sure. Jin Q's gonna celebrate by himself because he's just gonna be reading. Maybe Zhao doesn't celebrate at all, actually. Jin Q's gonna stay and read. He's just gonna read books. Shin Chu? I can't say the name. I give up. I tried. I think she probably celebrates by herself. She plays like Christmas music on her guitar all day. Like, but that's about it. This boy can't afford to give gifts. My man cannot afford to give gifts. But you know what he does like? Osmandius wine. But where are those who remember the taste? He's getting drunk. He's talking politics. I feel like she's not celebrating. She does not seem like a Christmas type. All right, so I think, yeah, she gets dragged there and then gets forced to drink. She hates it, gets drunk, and tells everyone they suck. Starts offending her family. They weren't that bad. They weren't that bad. What do you think about Yanfei? I feel like Yanfei is kind of wholesome. I feel like she's buying gifts for people. I don't really know her lore, but I feel like she's buying gifts for people. Gets drunk and talks politics, aka lawyering stuff. That makes sense, actually. Just debates like the law with people. I could see that. I could see that, actually. Kazu would be such a great Santa. I don't even know what Kazuha would do, but I'm putting him in Santa tier because he would be the perfect Santa, I think. I don't care what he would want to do. We're making him Santa. He shows up and he's like, hey guys, Merry Christmas, and we fucking throw the Santa suit on him because I think he would be the perfect Santa Claus. He could like fly around and just give gifts to people. He'd be so good. What do you think about Yoi? We put Ayaka as doesn't celebrate, but Yoi definitely is celebrating, for sure, right? She's giving everyone fireworks, even if they don't want it. She's giving them, like, coupon codes for her fireworks shop. She's like, make sure to buy fireworks from my place. And they're all like, thanks, Yoi Mio. Sayu, I feel like, Sayu's kind of a loner, I think. Might not even be celebrating. Sleeps through it. In which case, doesn't celebrate. Raiden, I want to say celebrates with I. Because she's like locked in her domain, right? And she's like, probably feels like pretty upset. But, you know, she's like closed off and doesn't have any emotions whenever. And she's like sitting there, but she probably misses Christmas a little bit. Probably celebrates with her. Celebrates with I. It might not be her choice. I might make her celebrate. But I think she celebrates with I. I know almost nothing about Sarah. Gets drunk and talks politics. So you think if she could celebrate with Raiden, she would celebrate, but otherwise she probably wouldn't? Gets drunk and talks about how much she misses, how much she wants to be, like, I wish Raiden were here. I wish Raiden were here. Let me tell you, Christmas is so stupid. But you know who's not stupid? Raiden. I wish Raiden were here. Raiden would make this beautiful. I could see it. I could see it. She gets drunk and talks to Raiden. Coco's giving everyone gifts, 100%. Is there Christmas in Horizon? Probably not. They're fighting like giant mecha robots, right? I feel like they don't have time for Christmas. No way she celebrates, yeah. What do you think about your boy? He's Santa? That was my first thought, was also Santa, actually. My first thought was he gives me a Santa vibe. Okay. Ito could go in any of these places. Ito could dress up as Santa and be like, I'm Santa! Woo! But I could also see him stealing gifts because he thinks it's funny. Like, I could also see him just stealing gifts to be funny. To be like, haha, I sure got you there. But I feel like I would lean towards Santa more than that. Chat is undisputed. Ito is Santa. Everyone's like, Ito really wants to be Santa. You think Shenhe celebrates? I wish she would celebrate with me. I think that Shenhe should celebrate, and it should be a one-on-one Christmas dinner with me and her. And she can sit there and I'll make her dinner. I'll buy her gifts. I'll give her a foot massage. But she probably doesn't celebrate. Do they celebrate Christmas from China? I don't think they do, but they might. I feel like she doesn't celebrate. Okay, Yai buys gifts for everybody. Yai 100% gets gifts for everyone, and she bullies them too. She gives them books from Yai's publishing house, and he's like, what? You thought I was going to get you a real present? You thought I was going to get you something more? You would like that, wouldn't you? You would like it if I gave you a full present from Yai Miko, wouldn't you like that? Like 100%, and I wish she would do that to me. I wish she would. Okay, Ayato, he's like a big Christmas giver. His sister, dude, his sister's like not celebrating, and she's like, my parents wouldn't get us anything for Christmas. Christmas is stupid. They wouldn't spend Christmas with us. And Ayato's the other side. He's like, I love Christmas. Christmas is great. You get a gift. You get a gift. You get a gift. So he's giving gifts to everybody. 100%. I feel like she kind of also has the like, what, you wanted me to get you a gift energy? Is she a big drinker? Because I could also see her debating politics. She can get drunk and talk politics. Okay. You think she's stealing presents, guys? I feel like she might be doing some stealing. I feel like Shinobu might be doing a little bit of stealing. I just looked over to the list and I saw someone who's definitely stealing. I feel like Shinobu's doing something. She's a ninja. That's like the whole point. She's stealing. Ooh, she's stealing. I feel like Heizo is celebrating by himself. That's my guess. Tainari does not celebrate. Tainari doesn't care at all. Kale has a gift for every single person. It's not even close. Kale bought gifts for like the distant cousin of the traveler who she met once through the telephone while accidentally dialing the wrong number. She bought him a gift. 100%. Dori also probably stealing. Because Dori just wants money. She's probably stealing and selling it. Nilu's giving gifts for sure. I can see Nilu being Santa, actually. Santa, like, that's belly dancing, you know? Santa, look, all I'm gonna say, keep this between us here. If I went downstairs on Christmas and I was like, where are my presents? And Santa was belly dancing, got the belly flopping around, dude. It's a wrap. Santa gonna get it. I saw myself kissing Santa on Christmas. 100%. Sino probably doesn't celebrate. No way. Candace girl celebrate Christmas. Ho ho. I don't know. I feel like she's not buying gifts for people, but I feel like she's like still showing up to the party, you know? I feel like she might get drunk and talk politics. Is she allowed to drink? I don't know her age. Okay, Nahida probably doesn't celebrate. Nahida has the knowledge of everyone in the world. She's not celebrating Christmas. Nahida just kind of observes. Chat's up in arms about this one. What do you guys think about Candace? What do you think about Candace here? Buy gifts for everyone in the village? Okay. I'll concede this one to you, chat. Layla's sleeping through Christmas. Layla wakes up on the 26th of December and goes, oh, I have to buy Christmas gifts for next week. Like 100% sleeps through it. Scaramouche is stealing everything. Scaramouche is stealing the Christmas presents, but he's doing it in front of you. Like, you're going to look over and be like, what are you doing? And he'll be like there with a Christmas present, and he'll be like, and he'll just run away. Or he'll fly away, I guess, and you'll be able to stop him. He's going to run away. I don't know much about Faruzan, but I get the vibe that she probably buys gifts to make up for Scara stealing them. I feel like she's going to cover for him. She'll be like, it's okay, guys. I'm going to hook him up. Yeah, Scara wouldn't get any. Like, if he celebrated, it'd be by himself because of the lore. But I feel like he steals because of the lore. I feel like he's mad that people don't know who he is, so he steals. Now, Yao Yao? Is that Yao Yao? Is that for the pronunciation? Or is it Yao Yao? I think it's Yao Yao. I know literally nothing about her except she's a lolly. She's a little tiny girl. She runs like this. I know nothing about her. I don't know what she's doing. My first initial impression, just based on what I've seen of her, she's just hanging out. Maybe you should buy gifts for people. Maybe you should dress up as Santa and run around as like a little Santa. Like, wee, I'm Santa Claus. But I don't really know anything about her. Al Haytham is getting drunk 100% and arguing with his roommate. Full arguing with his roommate. He's like, you didn't pay your rent. Why are you doing this? He's getting full drunk. 100%. Here's our tier list of how Genshin Impact characters would celebrate Christmas. You have dresses up as Santa, buys everyone gifts, gets drunk and talks politics, pulls a Grinch, steals the gift, celebrates by themselves, and doesn't celebrate at all. I think it's a pretty comprehensive tier list. If you agree, disagree, think I'm stupid, let me know in the comments below. I upload Genshin Impact videos several times a week, and I'll see you guys back here. Thank you for watching. Peace out, Cub Scouts. I'll see you guys next time.